Attorney, may abogado kayo. Tignan mo na lang yung first paragraph po.
Your Honor,
It's about the guidelines down, technical guidelines ninyo with the consortium Smart Info Philippines Inc. and China Latsys Synergy Enterprises. Oh, yan pa ba ang topic ngayon?
if I may, Your Honor, respond to your query po. Your Honor, as I explained earlier, during this time, PCSO was trying to expand its market. So, the ISAA, together with the previous technical guidelines on betting platforms, was submitted to the Office of the President. And we used this guidance from the Office of the President.
Kaya nga. At sa talino nga ng Executive Secretary, linimit na niya kaagad sa first paragraph pa lang ang value. So that means the memorandum cannot be misused. Linimit na niya kaagad. Tapos kayo naman, you're all presidential appointees, di ba? Alam niyo na may bago ng presidente, tama? Alam niyo na bago ng presidente. Pagtingin niyo na Section 10, alam niyo na ang purpose nito para alam ng presidente lahat ng kilos ninyo. Hindi ni presidente ni Duterte, but yung incumbent. Diyos ko naman na, very basic I mean, nagtataka ako how come you still ganun ang. It shows that you spent the energy and you took the effort for the twisted reasoning that you are giving to us now. You want to use a very qualified opinion of the past administration, knowing fully well na nakaupo kayo dyan because you're appointed by the present administration. Alam nyo na sabi ng law, you keep the president informed of all of your acts and decisions, Section 10. Actually, ang opinion ko, Judge Reyes, is even before because sabi dito, the board of directors of the sweepstakes with the approval of the President of the Philippines, shall. So, bago kilos, inform the President of the Philippines bago kayo kumilos. Ang gusto nilang i-inform, Mr. Chairman, si President Duterte. Ang gusto nilang i-inform through E.S. Medialdea.
Exactly. Medialdea. Dapat bilang respeto sa nakaupong presidente na yun ang nag-appoint sa inyo, sana paso na kung ano mang mga inisyong memorandum ng previous administration. Huwag nyo na pong pansinin yun. Ang pansinin nyo kung ano yung present administration stand.
Diba? Ang masakit dito, the executive secretary contextualize his opinion. Sa first paragraph pa lang kinakita, kaya binabanggit niya in the context of with the consortium of Smart Info Philippines Incorporated and China Lot Synergy Enterprises Limited respectively. Ando na kaagad Talaga naman ganyan. I think when the OJCC also gives an opinion, DOJ, they really qualified. Meron pa nga sa dulo yan na this has been rendered on the basis of the facts presented to us. Ganon yun Ganon parati yun para hindi nga nami-misuse. And this is a clear example of a misuse of a past issuance of the office of the Executive Secretary. Pati na lang sa time limit, paso na ito, dapat bagong ES na. Out of respect, Chairman. Out of respect. Sa appointing power ninyo. Di ba?
Okay, what he's saying also, if I may add, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Robles and Attorney Jimenez, kasi iba si Medialdea, iba si Bersamin. Okay. So, yung inisyong opinion ni Medialdea with his letter, baka hindi mag-agree dito at hindi itong maging opinion ng present ES na si Mr. ES Bersamin. So therefore, tama yung sinasabi ni Senator Coco.
Mr. Chairman, but we're getting the opinion of the President, not the ES. It must be the President.
Okay. Kasi ito, Medialdea to So ang ibig sabihin, dapat itong opinion ni Secretary ES Medialdea, baliwalain na ito. Hindi na to applicable sa present administration. Chairman Kua, you agree?
I fully agree, Mr. Chairman. I think the explanation of Senator Coco is very clear. So I fully agree, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so therefore, from now on, ikaw, Attorney Jimenez, Legal Department ng PCSO, wala na yung mga previous opinion, previous memo from the previous administration, wala na, baliwalain nyo na yon. Okay, wala nang kwenta yon. Ang may kwenta ngayon, lahat ng mga opinion, bagong opinion ng sitting administration, yung present administration. Okay? Is that clear? At if I may, bago ko makalimutan, nabanggit mo kanina, Attorney Jimenez, na pagtapos ng bola, andun yung kayo lahat, mga taga-PCSO, kasama po yung Commission on Audit, nag-observe para agad-agad nilalag kung may nanalo ba o wala right there and then doon sa bola habang pinapanood at pagkatapos mapanood real time yung draw. Tama? Ilang tao ba yun nandun?
That was the answer of my colleague here, Ms. Cerelles.
Mr. Reyes nga pala, sorry. Tama? Anong tawag doon sa yung grupo na yon?
We have the Data Security, Internal Service Audit Department, and the Commission on Audit.
Yun, yung tatlo na real time, pinapanood yung bola, after mapanood, pipindutin sa computer kung ano man yun at sinasabing may nanalo o wala, napapanood nila.
A different draw procedure po. Binubola po yung winning numbers and then ine-enter po sa system.
Kaya nga po, in-enter sa system, and then right there and then, malalaman second, in a split second, 1 second, malalaman agad, lalabas agad, computer siya. O sabihin natin, in 2 seconds, pick, wala nanalo. Di ba? Ganon?
Yes, Your Honor, malalaman po.
Anong tawag doon sa grupong yon at sa procedure na yon?
Draw procedure po.
The procedure. Now, and I have a lawyer here with me, Senator Coco, magdagdag tayo ng isa pa. Kasi, PCSO and then COA, bilang I have nothing against COA, Commission Audit. Pero may mga balita ako na yung mga taga-Commission on Audit, kuminsan, madaling kasabotin. So how about kung mag-add tayo ng tao sa labas? Maybe a member of the academe, member of the religious group, or member of the civil society na manunood lang. Na totoo talaga yung ginagawa yung procedure at walang house show. Mr. Robles, would
Yes,
you
yes.
to answer
We're
that?
open to that, Your Honor. Very good idea.
Okay, that's all. Mr. Serralios. Then, go ahead.
Sino pong provider natin ngayon doon? Because the database on the actual number of combinations where there are bets is not with PCSO, di ba?
It is with PCSO po. The owner of the data is PCSO.
Yes, owner. But do you have it while you're drawing? Hawak niyo yung data?
Yes po.
Because the draw is at what time?
At 9 p.m.
Then the data are surrendered to you by your service contractor?
We collect the data po. We have the save data in our USB. Right after 2 minutes, 8:32, nasa amin na po yung data, sir.
So before the draw, may cut-off na hawak nyo na yung data. Provided by, who gives you the data on the combinations with bets? Sino yun?
We have our own data po. The PCSO personnel po, our employees are the ones handling the data po.
Hindi, meaning to say, pag-place pala ng bet sa Lotto outlet, ang information na yon hawak na ninyo kagad? Pag-place pa lang ng bet?
Yes po, we have the control
You have the
of
control.
the data. Yes po.
Okay, that was not the system before, no? So you improved the system, bale? I think before, tinatanong ninyo yung service provider kung may nanalo o hindi. Tama ba yan? From the very start, hawak na ninyo yung data?
From the very start po,
No,
PCSO owns the data po.
Hindi, iba yung owns the data, but pag-place ng bet, you already know the universe of the bets placed. Alam niyo na.
Yes po.
Okay, and then 8:30, kailan nagko-close ang bets?
At 8:30 close na po yung bets, wala na pong pwedeng tumaya. At 8:32 po, wala na pong pwedeng mag-cancel.
Wala na pwede mag-cancel, so hawak na ninyo yun. The bets are in a file
Yes,
Kada
Your
bet ba
Honor.
ay may file? So,
Yes, Your Honor.
merong very unique date and time stamp yan? Yung file na yan?
Yes po. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so yun ang ating mga safeguards. And then, pag 9 o'clock draw ninyo, then you search your database.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Yun po lang, Mr. Chairman, kasi on the integrity tayo nakatingin.
Kaya sabi ko,
That's
Mr. Chair, nag-agree naman si Mr. Robles, which I appreciate, na magdagdag tayo ng isa pang tao na mag-observe doon sa procedure. Yun nga, it's either member of the academe, member of the civil society group, or member of the religious group, or anybody na paiba-iba papalit-palit para mag-observe. That's okay with you, Mr. Robles? Good.
Po, if you could also suggest po para
Yes.
mag-guide kami, we'll also
Very good.
accept suggestions.
Thank you. Pero bago niyan, I have a pending resolution directing the BIR in coordination with PCSO to provide the committee with the tax payments of winning bettors. Ang ibig sabihin kanina kasi Senator Coco, pagbabanggain natin yung mga nanalo at amount ng mga pinalunan doon sa BIR kung talagang totoong nagbabayad, at dito malalaman natin if it adds up. Kasi kung if doesn't add up, then may problema. Okay, so yun yung issuance of subpoena.
I agree, Mr. Chairman. Actually, yung mga...
So, yung second motion mo?
Yes, I second
Okay.
the motion of the Chairman.
Committee? Okay na?
We
Okay.
will subpoena the BIR.
Yes. BIR records. Okay, BIR. Dito magkaalamanan kung talagang merong lukuhan. Kasi pag hindi nag-match,
Kasi,
dapat, kunyari, sabi ko kanina, Mr. Chair, sa isang buwan, kunyari sabihin natin December, ang nanalo ay 20. Okay? At pinalunan is 100 million total winnings. 20% of that is 20 million. Yung meron bang 20 pumasok sa BIR na nagbayad ng tax at umabot sa 20 million yung binayaran nila, nagkakamatch. Kasi pag nagmatch yan, then wala tayong problema. Pag isa lang doon na hindi nagmatch, may malaking problema tayo.
actually, Mr. Chairman,
Yung ko na
yes,
document sa BIR.
inaugment ang jackpot sa 3 lotto games in December by 500 million each. So, 100 million na kagad minimum bayad ng mga tumama. They will be listed as top taxpayer for for a certain year. Mr. Chairman, top taxpayers na yun. 100 million kagad ang tax.
Mr. Chair, since nandito naman itong mga IT sa DICT and Mr. Lagi ng Cybercrime Investigation Coordinating Center, am I making sense doon sa request ko na para magkaalamanan kung may anomaly o wala?
Yes, sir. Actually, we in the DICT and CICC can help attest or malaman yung katotohanan between what is being said as a sworn testimony versus the going to be offered electronic evidence from the PCSO. So dun po natin malalaman kung sino mas trustworthy. Yung sworn testimony o yung computer systems. And yung magiging opinion po ng DICT, CICC will be based on 4 authoritative documents.
Okay.
First would be the Cybercrime Prevention Act. Kasi doon po merong mga definitions kung mga misuse of devices and all of that. Secondarily, since pinag-uusapan po ay pera, we will be using the wisdom and yung regulations po na ginawa ng BSP through their circulars with regards to who is supposed to be responsible and informed and so on and so forth pagdating po sa pera. So yung BSP circulars. Thirdly, we will be using the language as well of the relevant ISO documents since po yung nabanggit po ng PCSO kanina. And also po, ISO documents are relevant because we have adopted them as Philippine National Standard. The fourth one would be, although indirectly, pero very relevant pa rin, would be based on the Nevada gaming rules because po of the nature of the industry. The Nevada gaming rules is relevant because it was adopted by the VVSG or the Voluntary Voting Systems Guidelines, which was used for the American voting systems, which in turn is adopted by the Philippine COMELEC for the automated election systems. So yun po yung language na gagamitin po namin para po ma-bridge namin yung lengguwahe ng mga teknolohiya, technologists, at saka yung mga lawyers at mga layman para maintindihan po ng lahat.